Have you ever wondered why your McDonald's drive-thru now smells like fresh espresso instead of just burgers and fries? That's no accident. Behind the counter, McDonald's has been quietly waging a full-scale war on Starbucks. And while most people think of McDonald's as a fast food giant, in reality, it's become one of the world's most aggressive coffee competitors, leveraging its massive scale, clever pricing, and relentless innovation to steal market share from the green siren. Today, we're unpacking McDonald's strategic playbook to see how it took on Starbucks and what's coming next. Before we dive into the full story, drop a comment below where you are watching from and what do you know about the McDonald's secret. And if this kind of content matters to you, hit like, share this video, and subscribe for more eye-opening stories. Let's start with a little history. Starbucks practically invented the idea of coffee as a lifestyle. Through the 90s and 2000s, it transformed lattes and cappuccinos from niche treats into daily rituals. Meanwhile, McDonald's was still serving basic drip coffee that tasted, well, like gas station brew. But that all changed in the late 2000s, when McDonald's executives saw a huge opportunity. Millions of people were spending $4 or more on Starbucks drinks every day, even during the Great Recession. So McDonald's decided to crash the party. In 2009, the company officially launched McCafé nationwide in the United States, rolling out a full line of espresso drinks like lattes, mochas, and cappuccinos. For McDonald's, this was a radical pivotal deliberate move to redefine itself as more than just burgers and fries. As one Wall Street Journal headline put it, McDonald's takes on a weakened Starbucks. One of McDonald's sharpest weapons has always been price. Starbucks charges premium prices to maintain its upscale brand image. A venti latte can easily run $5 or more. But McDonald's knew that for many people, coffee didn't need to be a luxury, it just needed to be affordable, hot, and reliable. McDonald's began promoting espresso drinks for as low as $2, often half the price of Starbucks. It also launched aggressive marketing campaigns to hammer the point home. Remember the billboards that said, "$4 is dumb"? That wasn't subtle. McDonald's was telling customers, you don't need to spend a fortune to get good coffee. And it worked. McDonald's value proposition decent espresso at a fraction of the cost started drawing in price-conscious consumers who had once been loyal Starbucks regulars. This approach wasn't just about selling coffee, it was about winning the morning traffic. When people stop in for coffee, they often buy breakfast too. And that's where McDonald's makes big profits. Starbucks is famous for its third-place strategy, creating a warm, inviting space that feels like a second living room. So McDonald's took notes. Around 2010, McDonald's began spending billions of dollars to remodel its restaurants. Out went the harsh fluorescent lights and plastic seats. In came wood accents, softer lighting, free Wi-Fi, and lounge-style seating. Time magazine even quipped that McDonald's was trying to look less clownish, more coffee shop. This transformation was no accident. McDonald's was betting that if it could combine speed and price with a more comfortable atmosphere, it could poach customers who like Starbucks vibe, but couldn't justify the cost every day. And it wasn't just the decor. McDonald's invested heavily in training staff to operate espresso machines and expanded its McCafe branding across menus, signage, and packaging, signaling to customers that this was serious coffee. While Starbucks led the way in innovation introducing cold brew, nitro coffee, and seasonal flavors, McDonald's quickly followed. In 2017, McDonald's added caramel macchiatos, Americanos, and cappuccinos. More recently, it began testing cold brew in select markets, directly targeting one of Starbucks' biggest growth categories. Even McCafe's bottled drinks are a strategic copycat move. Starbucks ready-to-drink frappuccinos have been a huge success in grocery stores, so McDonald's launched its own McCafe Frappé line for supermarket shelves. But the strategy isn't just about imitation. It's about taking what Starbucks does best and making it simpler, faster, and cheaper, exactly what McDonald's excels at. Despite all this, McDonald's and Starbucks still stand for very different things in consumers' minds. Starbucks is aspirational craft, community, and a little indulgence. McDonald's is an everyday convenience. Starbucks rarely acknowledges McDonald's in its marketing. Its executives publicly insisted they wouldn't be drawn into price wars, emphasizing quality and experience instead. Yet behind the scenes, Starbucks felt the pressure. It introduced loyalty programs, expanded breakfast options, and even added more drive-thrus to stay competitive. Meanwhile, McDonald's leaned into its core advantage: scale. With over 13,000 U.S. restaurants, far more than Starbucks, McDonald's could be wherever customers needed coffee fast. In recent years, loyalty and digital ordering have become critical. Starbucks built one of the world's most successful loyalty ecosystems. With over 30 million members in the U.S., McDonald's responded by rolling out its own rewards program in the McDonald's app, offering free coffee and exclusive discounts. These apps are more than just conveniences. They're powerful tools to keep customers hooked. Once someone is in your loyalty program, they're much less likely to switch. While much of this battle plays out in the U.S., it's happening globally too. In Canada, McDonald's has successfully challenged Tim Hortons and Starbucks. In Australia and parts of Europe, McCafé cafes are more common than in the US, sometimes even outpacing Starbucks. Starbucks, meanwhile, continues to expand aggressively in China and other emerging marketplaces where the premium coffee experience still feels novel and exciting. But even there, McDonald's can leverage its vast footprint to compete on convenience. By the numbers, Starbucks is still the leader in coffee revenue, with annual sales topping $36 billion. But McDonald's McCafe is no small operation. It's a multi-billion-dollar business in its own right. Market share estimates suggest Starbucks holds about 22% of the U.S. coffee market, while McDonald's is close to 12%, an impressive climb for a chain once known only for burgers. And in terms of brand value, McDonald's recently overtook Starbucks as the world's most valuable restaurant brand. That's partly because McCafe has successfully cemented itself in consumers' routines, especially among those who care more about convenience and price than latte art. This battle isn't over. If anything, it's just heating up. Here's what to expect. More menu convergence. McDonald's will likely keep adding new coffee drinks, including plant-based and low-sugar options, to match Starbucks' innovation. Smaller, specialized stores. McDonald's is experimenting with CosMc, a new beverage-led concept that looks suspiciously like a Starbucks competitor. Continued digital warfare. Both companies will fight for app downloads and loyalty memberships. Experience versus speed. Starbucks will double down on its third-place ambiance while McDonald's focuses on drive-thru and grab-and-go. Global expansion. Each brand will push harder in international markets, especially in Asia. Ultimately, this rivalry is about more than coffee. It's about who owns your daily routine. And that's why both brands are investing so heavily to win your loyalty. So next time you pull into a McDonald's drive-thru and order a caramel macchiato, remember, you're part of a fierce competition playing out across thousands of cities. McDonald's isn't just selling coffee, it's methodically chipping away at Starbucks' empire, one affordable cup at a time. For business professionals, this is a masterclass in how a dominant company can invade an adjacent market by combining scale, value pricing, and smart branding. For everyday coffee lovers, it means better options, better prices, and more innovation than ever before. Who will win this battle? Only time and your next coffee run will tell. If you found this story insightful, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And let us know in the comments. Which side are you, on McCafe or Starbucks?